Well, hey, it's time for the Dream Team, lads. Where, unfortunately, I can't have 27 Bamfords in my team. Aww. But we can have any other players we want. It's the Gameweek 25 Dream Team. This is the series where I dream of the best possible scoring team this week, choosing any and all players I think will score all of the points that are right. Well, last week my predictions looked like this, getting a very sexy, very respectable 76 points. Hey, that's pretty good, saying there's no captain, right? I'll take that. But what else we can do here is compare it to last week's actual Dream Team, which looked like this. Which, scored slightly more than my prediction, right? Just the 175 points, But it actually had the exact same formation as my prediction. So I basically got it right, yeah? Yeah, that's how it works, right? Yeah? But now it's time to try and predict. Get every guess right about the Gameweek 25 Dreamy team. But before we get into that, let's first talk about the sponsor for today, OneFootball. OneFootball is the all-in-one football app that every football fan will enjoy, where it does a ton of amazing great features which I literally use all the time. These include keeping you up to date with all of the latest football news from around the world, which I also use to keep track of all of my FPL players in the Premier League itself, where you can literally check everything you want, check out team stats, check out recent performances, see how players have been doing in other competitions, and all of that great stuff. Everything you'll enjoy as a football fan, but also you can use to become a better FPL manager. So if you like what you see, you can click on the link at the top of the video description to download for free today. That's OneFootball, free to get right now. And right now it's time to have a go at our guesstimations for Game Week 25. Double Game Week 25, double the points, double the dreaming. But the first player this week is actually a set of players, and that is the Leeds United lads with these. And it's Stewart Dallas, the spicy Brazilian Rafinha, and the Ballon d'Or contender, Sir Bamford. The Leeds lads are one of the teams doubling this week, playing against the Bargain Wolves and 9-0 Southampton. Is this going to be a yearly thing for them now? I like it. But both of these teams have been pretty bad recently, especially defensively. So could we see all of the golassos and potentially a proper spanking here? So that is why I've yeeted straight into the deep end with this one and gone all out for these three here. Where Dallas has been playing as an attacking midfielder lately, so he could very well get all the attacking returns, but because he's a defender, he also gets all the clean sheets, hey! So all of that stuff is sprinkled onto there, where he's very likely to get at least some returns, potentially some big boy point returns, hey! And also more likely to get bonus because he's a defender. Then Rafinha has been playing like an absolute don lately, and he might as well start packing his bags because he ain't going to be at Leeds anytime longer, is he? But he has actually been Leeds' most consistent returner right now, not blanking in any of his last 5 games. So all of the returns all of the voice cracks incoming. So all of the returns incoming for him. And then finally, out of the all-out attack, no defense vibe team, we have the Sir Patrick Hat-trick Bamford. What an absolute G he is, lads, and he scores all the golassos, whipping those assists in as well, and also claiming to captain himself in FPL. Our scenes when he triple captains himself this week, and he gets a double hat-trick. Can it happen? But I do think the two teams that Leeds are playing have been very, very bad at defensive lately. So I feel like Leeds probably will tease the net quite a little bit. They're literally going to be fondling with the onion bag, and you would definitely say Bamford can get that goal into the hole. It's not a hole. What are you on about, son? Into the goal. But out of all the Leeds players, these three are definitely the standouts, the 100 standout players. Scenes when Ayling somehow scores an hat-trick. But these guys are ready to jump in, making them the first players in my dream. But the next gentleman and the next trio we got going on here that we're going to slap into the dream. And it is the Southampton boysies with these. We got Danny, the daddiest of things, Yannick Vestergaard, the goal, and the shiny bowling ball head of Redmond. Now, Southampton have been proper wibbly-wobbly lately, and they're not very well. But they have already shown us this season that when they play, they are a pretty good team, So will they be able to fight back and get back to winning ways, bringing in those victory royales again? Where in this double, they will play Chelsea and Leeds. Not the easiest potentially, but if they do manage to turn it around, then all of the differential points for you as well. Very nice. Where I've gone for the daddy Ings, the absolute daddy, who has still been scoring lately, even though Southampton haven't been doing well, And also, he is still on penalties, so all of the golassos incoming from him. Then the Vestergaard, the goal man, was actually one of the most consistent returners as a defender early on in the season before he got his small little injury, where he even got himself a few goals as well from the corners, and guess what? Leeds are terrible at defending corners and crosses. Ooh, hat-trick Vestergaard, you say? And then the one and only Nathan. Gotta chuck Nathan in there, and us Nathans got to stick together, and Nathan Redmond gets the spot here. Welcome to the Dream Lad. Where, you know, he has had a pretty damn quiet start to the season, you know? Doing his own Casper the Ghost cosplay, as he's literally been invisible, right? But last game, he did actually play as a striker instead of Che Adams. So if that continues, a midfielder playing up front in a double, you gotta chuck him in, and you gotta get him in for the Dreamy All for all of the points. And that is it for the Southampton Boysies. Now, yeah, I don't expect 20 points from all of them anyway. Probably not all of them combined. But especially in that Leeds game, all of the goals are about to happen. And surely some of them can get something there, making all of them players to enter the dream. Right, that's all of the double fellas out of the way. And now it's time to move on to select the best ever single game week players, which, you know, will probably all outscore the doubles anyway, because that's just end up what's happening in FPL, doesn't it? But even though the next guys don't have a double, it's a double act here with the Manchester United Boysies with these. Where we got Bruno and Rashford! Why does Derek Ray say it like that? I don't know. Where they will be playing the almighty Toon, the Newcastle of the Uniteds, at home this week. Where last time out and they played against each other last time, both of these lads scored all of the points, with Rashford getting a goal and 2 assists, and Bruno getting a goal and an assist as well. Now, things have changed a slight bit since then, because, you know, Bruno's practiced his penalty since then. Now, you might think I'm joking, but he missed a penalty in their last game against them. What? But I really do think a big boy spanking is about to happen here, where the points I think everybody was expecting them to get against West Brom, it's going to be this game that is going to happen. Mark my words, lads. Confirmed here. So I gotta chuck them in as they plan to be the mean Angry Devils again, absolutely smashing it, which is why both of them have entered the Dream Team and entered my dreams of the Dream Team, that I'm dreaming about. That's the Dream Team. Dreaming. But on to the next, and it's the guy to go between the sticks and save all of the goals. It's the Mr. Emoji Tattoo Man, Edison. Now Edison, bit of a lad, isn't he really? We're in the double game week. He only went and got himself an assist. And he's a goalkeeper. Oh, what? But imagine he also took penalties as well. Like, a goalkeeper that gets all of the clean sheets. He's had 14 clean sheets so far this season. Imagine if he keeps that up. And he took penalties. And he's getting these random assists as well. What can't this man do? But he actually might be up against it this week, playing the in-form Arsenal, where the Gunners will be hoping to shoot as much as they can to get the goals. But will Edison let that happen, and will he be able to keep them out? Where if he does, I feel like quite a few saves might have to be happening, so that is why he's in the team. Because he's going to get all of the points. Now the next players, lads. Bit wacky, alright? Don't judge me on this one, don't judge me. But this one, he had to be in, because he's literally facing the very terrible, wibbly-wobbly, poor Palace this week. They are bad right now, aren't they? And that man is, in fact, Mr. Neil Mopay. Mopay. Now, yeah, I know he hasn't done much recently, has he? And sometimes he does try to wind up the other players more than, you know, actually play football. But he does still have 7 goals this season, and he's also the penalty kick taker, so he can get more very soon as well. So not too bad, I would say. Actually, it's Gross taking them instead of him. Ah, oops. Pretend he's still the penalty taker, right? But what is bad right now is the Palace team right now. Oh dear. What are they doing? Are they just completely forgot how to play football? Zaha gone, all footballing knowledge and skills gone as well, apparently. But Brighton themselves have been doing pretty damn well lately, haven't they? You know, beating Liverpool, Spurs, and everyone. So in terms of the fixture, this one is actually probably one of the easiest ones to try and predict, and that is exactly why it's probably going to randomly end up to like 3-0 to Palace now, isn't it? But I have to go for the fixture, and I have to go for the man leading the line in the team doing well against the team that's not doing well. Which is why Neil, good old Neil Morby, has joined the Dreamy here. But the final player to join us here on the Dream, the special Dream Team. And he was actually the joint top point scorer last game week. But he's a Fulham defender. How's that happened then? But it is Hola, Ina. Hola, Ina. How's it going, lad? If he's in Spain, everybody's going to go, hola, 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 hola. But he actually got an assist and a clean sheet in one game and a goal in the other one as well to get the very respectable, a very girthy 20 points in his double last week. Pretty good. But this week he plays against a Sheffield United team that are just, not very good, shall we say. So is another clean sheet incoming about to happen? Or maybe even another attack in return as well? Where I guess we'll just have to find out later on, won't we? As he enters my dream to finish my dream being the last player to enter the team. And that is it for the Gameweek 25 Dream Team. A team completely made up of players that I think will be the highest scoring players this week. They're going to do all the banging, they're going to do all the smashing and get all of the points. It's going to happen, lads. It's going to happen, right? And also it's a bit of fun to try and predict, isn't it? But that is it for me today. Or is it? Where I will be doing a live Q&A chat as we approach the FPL deadline later on today, answering all of your dilemmas in your team and all of the chinwagging and all of the fun's about to happen. Where I will also be deciding if I will triple captain Bamford, and I will also be doing a Leeds Wolves watch along after, which you can see my live reaction to at least captain Bamford as well. I'm going to be screaming if he doesn't score, and I will be creaming if he does. So that will be very fun. So I hope to see you all there. Yeah, alright, sounds good. But that is all. So thanks for watching, and remember...
Don't be a cheeky scrub. Subscribe to Nathan Bacon right now. Don't let your memes be dreams.